that are withdrawing from school as their parents cannot afford school fees. All this is the administration of the professed servant leadership model that is only good at flamboyant language with nothing being replicated on the ground. We have to be taking stock of the closure of some industries and that there is an effect on the survival of the common man as well as revenue generation. We have to be taking stock of punitive taxation regime being implemented than is even driving the second-hand car business into oblivion. Fellow Malawians, we do not have to forget taking stock of the smothering of the voices of the reason and voices of the civil society as they are muzzled and in worst cases scenarios plunged into the dangers of jails in this country. We are indeed taking stock of 1 million+ jobs said we are to have been created through in an illusionary world of the president. We are creating 1 million+ jobs through shipping our productive youth to Israel to work in farms. At the time, we are toying with the idea of mega farms. We are taking stock indeed. We are taking stock of the mining industry, which is on its deathbed. There is nothing good to write about. We are taking stock of the wounded and bruised manufacturing industry that is about to completely die. We are one of the few countries on earth who up to this day continue to import toothpicks and tissues. We will never forget taking stock of how ravaging and unsustainable economic environment in pushing people to unorthodox solutions, including suicides. Police records are loud and clear. In the past 5 years, suicide cases in Malawi have jumped from 128 in 2018 to 292 last year. The current suicide rate is 11.6 per 100,000 people, higher than the global average of 10.5 per 100,000 people. Fellow Malawians, my colleagues, we should not forget, and I repeat, we should not forget taking stock on that our president is the world's most traveled president in a calendar year. President from a poverty-stricken country on earth has clocked many hours than any other developed country's presidents. And what we have achieved from all the conferences, meetings, and summits, nothing, absolutely nothing. If anything, we have wasted our little resources. Fellow Malawians, we are well aware that the president and his party are desperate to show any sign of progress in respect of the national development. Let us give them a simple lesson. Just complete the many amazing projects that the DPP regime planned, funded and started when it was in power. Road projects, school projects, and many others. Malawians have been lied to by this regime for too long. We can no longer keep our lives we can no longer, time for taking Malawians for granted is gone. Time for taking civil servants for granted is gone. Let the president know that even university students at the university that God loved most, University of Malawi, Mubas, who has SUNY, Mercy, Catholic University, and all other private universities and colleges are not ready to take up some sugar-coated lies. Time for taking them for granted is gone. Time for taking DPP for granted is gone. It is not lost on me. It is not lost on you, fellow honorable members. It is not lost on the common man, neither any Malawian out there, that as we have one more sona in front of us prior to elections, this level of desperation by the incumbent regime will reach higher proportions. Malawians have learned the hard way and